Well, this is a familiar sight. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you guessed correctly. We are back at Universal Studios for another night of Halloween Horror Nights. Heading into the park now. Based on the crowd levels that I've seen coming in through the parking lots, the crowd levels don't look as bad as the first time I was here. So hopefully we'll have lower wait times. Yeah, look at that. The last time I was here right around this time, and there was a mass of people waiting to get inside the park. And people are just going in freely right now, so it's definitely a good sign. So the very first house that we see upon entering the park is American Horror Story, and it's a 60-minute wait right now. Nothing too bad for the beginning of the night, but we're gonna keep walking around and see if we can't find a house that's just a tad bit shorter. Heading into the Altars of Horror scare zone. We have a few new scare actors out. I do not recognize her, and they added the Saw girl over here, or the girl that's in a trap. Feel bad for her. And then of course we have the lady from Insidious, and then I think this guy is from Ash vs. Evil Dead. We have Purge girl. And then we have another Purge guy, and then some other zombie-like creature I don't know. Woo-wee, look at that. The Shining is only a 15-minute wait. I think I'm gonna head in here first. By the way, I'm sorry I haven't been to Horror Nights in a while. I know I just got done with Hallow Scream, and I haven't been here in a while because I've had a lot of other work opportunities come up, especially like really good career opportunities that I'm going to talk about in a future video. So yeah, sorry that I haven't been here in a while, but we are going to get things done tonight. We got 4 houses done the first night. We're going to see if we can get the rest 5 done tonight. Just got done with The Shining. It's a pretty good house. There were really good scares in there. It was nice and long. That's what I really like about houses. The houses that are really long. I've never seen The Shining before, so I'm familiar enough with the movie and the different scenes to know what was going on. The elevator scene, really well done. Jack Nicholson's character, awesome. Yeah, really good scares. Highly recommend it. Ooh, scary Christmas store. We're about to go back through the Festival of Deadliest Scare Zone. Now, the first night I was here, that scare zone was hot garbage. So I heard that they've added some stuff since then. So we're gonna go back through now and see if it's redeemed itself in any way, shape, or form. Well, they actually have people on the platforms this time, so that's a first plus. Another platform over here. Some ladies dancing. More props out here. Now these props over here were from a few years ago in the lair of the Banshee scare zone. They just repainted them. Interesting. Ooh, fire. That's fun. They have a stage here in the middle, a big old platform, similar to the Vamp 57 or Vamp 55 scare zone that they had a few years back. Or it could have been last year, I don't remember. And they've added a couple of, I don't know what you call these pillars. They've added pillars to this scare zone. It looks like they have some fire on top of them. That's interesting. And I've seen this all over Twitter, but people were talking about how these things were bedazzled. Little gems on the bottom. Pretty fun stuff. Well, leaving the bias of the sexy women aside, the scare zone's a little bit better. I mean, it's still not scary in my opinion. The scare actors do a good job with jumping out and surprising some people, but it just doesn't go for me. Anyways, it's a little bit better. Not the best scare zone in the world, but it's a little bit better. Let's go ahead and nip it in the bud now and do American Horror Story. This is interesting. And the queue for American Horror Story takes you out behind Hollywood Riverside Rocket. This is interesting. Normally during the day, this would be another entrance to the park. You'd be able to come in right down there and walk into the park. So it's interesting. I haven't been on Rocket in a long time, but I would ride it. Unfortunately, I am a person of fatness, and I can't fit on this ride just quite yet. But we're working on it. We're working on it. Ooh, that poster's exciting. Look at that. Here's a better shot of it. Really cool. What the heck? I thought we were walking into the house. We were just put into another queue. Goodness me, you wait in all that line outside and then you're into another line. What the heck? One thing that I do like about Horror Nights is that it definitely gives you a very unique view of the Rip Ride Rocket. You get to come right underneath the loop. And then right out on the other side, you got the rest of the attraction over there. Really cool. American Horror Story. That was a really fun house. It was really long. I think it was the longest house that they have this year. Really, really, really neat set design, and the costumes were really good. I actually got startled a few times, which is really good. Every time I come to one of these events, I challenge everyone to try and startle me, and they actually got me a few times in that house, which is always a very good thing. Definitely going to put that house on near the top of the list. Maybe not the very top. We still have a few more houses to go, but it's definitely going to be near the very top of the list. All in all, really, really fantastic house. Now, I should note that I have never seen an episode of American Horror Story. Not once. Not one single episode have I seen. So, maybe if I'd seen more episodes, I would have enjoyed it more. But it was still, all in all, really good house. Gee, I wonder which house is more popular. The 40-minute wait for Dead Waters or the 15-minute wait for The Fallen. Very interesting to see, right next to each other.
Blessed be our newfound fathers, and blessed be America, a nation reborn. Good luck and happiness.
They have the meat grinder in here, and they're actually wetting people. That's actually pretty awesome. A lot of wet spots on the ground. It's very loud. It's very loud out here right now. And they're bringing the vehicles out here again. I wonder if she ever got her candy bar. Oh, he's chasing. Oh man, he sent those girls running. That was great. Walking through Invasion. Let's see if they changed anything since I was last year. I can tell they've definitely added more lighting. It's easier to film here now. I can actually see what's going on camera. I don't see any of the Flavor Flav aliens. Oh, they've added some dead aliens over here. One on the ship looks like it didn't make it. That's a shame.
Get down!
Looks like they've added a bit more detail to this guy. Still available for a fist bump. Ooh, hello. Other than that, it doesn't look like they've added anything else new. Oh, there they are. Oh, they've switched them around. The big things are on their backs now instead of the front. That's interesting. No more Flavor Flaves. Man, I like the Flavor Flav aliens. They changed them around. Alright, they have a Bill and Ted show going on right now. We're going to see if we can't do Blumhouse first, and then see if we can get into the next showing of Bill and Ted. Not gonna lie, that startled me a little bit. Actually, it looks like it just finished. Oh man, they're making us go around this way. Ah, crap. Heading into Blumhouse, and this is what's interesting. It calls it a 3D haunted house. Last time I checked, it's not a 3D haunted house, but we'll see. It's my first time going through. I heard that this was a really, really loud house. So, we'll see. This is the facade for Blumhouse. And they have projection mapping on it too now. From what I've seen before, there was no projection mapping, but now there is. That's interesting. Well, Blumhouse was definitely interesting. The scariest part about that house was that it was really, really loud. It is excessively loud in that house. But I'm not complaining. It was a pretty decent house. I mean, it wasn't really scary for me, but it was just more loud than anything, and that's what was the scariest part, is the volume in there. But not a bad house. If you've seen the movies that they have, like Purge, Insidious, Sinister, things like that, then you should enjoy that house. It was okay. I've seen those movies before, so it wasn't bad. Here to say goodbye to Bill and Ted once more. Just got done with Bill and Ted. Absolutely fantastic show, as always. Always get the feels at the end of the show when they do their tributes. And at the end of the show, I even managed to grab a pic with Bill and Ted and the Grim Reaper. I'm gonna put that picture in right here. So yeah, it was an absolutely fantastic time. I loved it. So I have 2 more houses to go, and then I'm going to be headed out. So we're gonna head over to the Hive, and then I'm gonna see if I can do Ash vs. the Evil Dead. And then that'll be it. I will have done all the houses at Horror Nights. The Hive, 50-minute wait. Let's get this over with. I gotta do it at some point. I have to say, in the Battle of Facades, the one for the Hive is hot garbage. It's a movie poster. Like, that's what it's supposed to be, I think. And then you just, like, you walk into the side over there, and then you just go in through a random door on the side of the building. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Hopefully the inside of the actual house is a redeeming quality for it. Just got done with the Hive. The facade itself is hot garbage, but the inside of the house is pretty good. I like the set design. The costuming was really good, and the makeup was on point. I really liked the vampire makeup. A lot of Nosferatu-esque vampire makeup. There wasn't a lot of scare actors in there though, which is one of my only gripes about the house overall. There's not a whole lot of scare actors, and they focused more on the set rather than the scares. There weren't that many boo doors, so I knew there weren't supposed to be actors in some parts. So, it was a pretty good house, A great place to come in and sit down and relax and escape the horrors is over here inside the Coke Freestyle place. It's not a store, it's just a Coke place. They have a bunch of freestyle machines in there that you can go and refill your cups, and there's a bench in there that you can go in and chill out on. Great way to escape it. And it's right next to Men in Black, in case you're wondering where exactly it was. Walking through the Simpsons area, we are met with clowns and chainsaws. We have clowns hanging out over here, hiding behind corners. They're just all over the place with chainsaws. And this is where they typically are every year. Really fun to watch if you ever just get a chance to sit down and just watch them. Really fun. Over here next to SpongeBob StorePants is where you can find the coveted pizza fries. I haven't tried them yet. I heard they were hot garbage from a couple people. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll try it just for you guys. Wow. Holy crap, guys. Ash vs. Evil Dead. 10-minute wait. It's nestled back here all by itself, right next to E.T. And the Five O's Playland area is right back here, and Barney's over there. Wow. I'm very surprised that this is a 10-minute wait. I mean, I've heard this maze isn't the best, but damn. Let's go inside and see for ourselves why this is a 10-minute wait. Man, E.T.'s gotten a lot scarier than I remember it being. Goodness me. Damn, no wonder why Ash vs. Evil Dead is a 10-minute wait. No one wants to walk half a mile just to get there. Not even half a mile, it feels like a mile. All the way down there. Oh boy. Alright, finally made it. Took long enough. And the camera's blurry. Of course the camera's blurry. Well, I think it's safe to say that I found the worst house of Halloween Horror Nights this year. Ash vs. Evil Dead. That house was so bad. Like, it was a pretty short house. Not as short as Dead Waters, but Dead Waters was good overall. It was a comedy house. And there were 3 actors in there that didn't do anything. And they just stood there and pushed a button and screamed. That's basically all they did. So I don't understand. And not too many actors in there. It just wasn't scary at all. If you're coming to Halloween Horror Nights for the first time this year and you have someone who's really scared, take them into that house because it's not scary at all, in my opinion. That house was really bad. Walking through Trick or Treat Scare Zone. I don't see any scare actors, which kind of worries me. Why are all the scare actors gone? Okay, one scare actor. Where are they all at though? Are they doing a cast change? Like, I don't know what's going on. Okay, that's 2. Getting better. 3 scare actors in this entire zone. Okay, 4. Well, that run through of Trick or Treat was hot garbage. This is my favorite scare zone, and it let me down. That's a shame. Anyways, we're heading on out of the park. We're going to be walking through Festival of the Deadliest one more time, and then we're going to call it a night and head on home. Finally back in the car after a very successful night here at Halloween Horror Nights. I had a lot of fun tonight. I got to finish off all the houses. I did 4 houses the first night. I got 5 done tonight, so very happy with myself. I'm going to be able to give a full review of Halloween Horror Nights and Howl-O-Scream in a future video. I hope you guys are very much so looking forward to that. I'm not going to lie, that last house really disappointed me. Ash vs. Evil Dead was definitely not my favorite house of the night, to say the least. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and head on home, see if I can get this video up for you as soon as possible, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video.